We're going to quickly take a look at the new GoPro 5. This is the new edition that just got released just a few days ago. I'm really liking this. I'll be trying to test this out. Compare it to the old Hero 4 Black Edition. This does also 4K. It has got some nice new features. And now, as you can see, it's got a built-in screen, so it's kind of like the Hero 4 Silver Edition, but it's much better. And as you can see, it's very pocketable in your hand, less bulk. This is also waterproof. So we'll come and take a look. So hang on there and let's take a look. Hey everybody, welcome back. Just wanted to quickly do an unboxing of the Hero 5 Black Edition. Still retains the 12 megabits per 12 megabit pixel camera capture. Still does 4K, but the new thing now is the actual GoPro Hero 5 is now waterproof and also has voice control, stabilization, which is hopefully that's going to be nice. I'll be testing that out and I'll add that to this video and see how nicely, as you can see, that was one thing that was missing from the previous versions, that then you had no image stabilization. You basically had to get a gimbal, and you know, not that you this can't use a gimbal, maybe even helps it out by having a gimbal. So does now come with a touch display, just like the Silver Edition, the Hero 4 Silver Edition. So let's just quickly do this. This does have 12 megapixel camera with 30 frames per second burst, very nice, similar to like in the past. Time lapse, 4K video at 30 frames per second. It does 1440 at 80, 1080 at 120 for that super slow motion. So if you're into that, that's pretty good. It's waterproof to 33 feet in the water. Very nice. You don't need a case to go in the water with this, which is a plus, because you know sometimes you had to carry all your cases or housings, and now you don't. This actually goes in there with no issue with it, and now you don't have to cover the microphone, so it's going to be nice and clear. Like, doesn't have to be kind of muffled up the sound like it was before. If you do need a housing, if you're going to go deeper than 33 feet, but again, if you do that, it's going to be probably in a rare occasion. It does have advanced wind noise reduction, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, like always, video stabilization, voice control, touch display. It does now have GPS location capture, so we'll take a quick look at that too. RAW and WDR photos, stereo audio plus mic input it does have now, so we'll take a quick look at those. And of course you can download the new GoPro apps. It does contain the GoPro mounting frame, mounting buckle, curved surface adhesive mount, and a flat surface adhesive mount. So let's go ahead and let's take a quick look at this and we'll see what this is all about. Very nice. I'm really liking this new GoPro, so I'll be kind of testing this out with comparing to the older version. Inside, I guess it does, like I said, it did have this is my SD card that I got. I was just putting it in there. It does kind of have the little booklets in here, as you can see. Oh, it does come with also some GoPro stickers like in the past, so that's pretty nice. You can stick those on your favorite bike or equipment that you're going to be using. It does have, let's see, you break it, we'll replace it. Oh, that's very nice. You get covered for 2 years. That's pretty good. So if you plan to break it, you gotta, let's see, add a GoPro Care with 60 days of your camera purchase. Oh, so that's you have to add this on there. So I'll put it in the show notes. I'm not going to take too much time on this. Plus access share from anywhere. That's something new that you can upload this. So in here, you basically just get the a micro USB cable. It does have the GoPro label on there, so it's kind of, I never use this. I just gotta charge it from the other, and you, like I mentioned, it does have the two one, the curve. This kind of goes on your, can put it on the helmet. This one, the flat one, can go on a flat surface, so that's pretty nice. They included a couple of these in there as well. So let's I'm gonna move this to the side here for now, for the time being here. Oops, bring that over here, and we'll just kind of go over the GoPro here. As you know, this is one of their probably the best yet ever GoPro here from all the other ones they've come up with. It does have a little housing, which I like. I'll show you guys. This comes off like this. This opens up. This back, it doesn't have anything here because that way you can touch the screen in here. As you know, there's now a touchscreen built in. It's kind of similar to the Hero 4 Silver Edition that had the display in the back built in. Now they've included this in the Hero 5 Black Edition, which was kind of strange. They went from the 4 to the 4 Black Edition that was the upper higher, but didn't include the screen. Enough of that, but here we go. Let's take a look at this. This is actually made of a nice, kind of feels rubberized, very nice feel to it. It's grippy, so that way you can, if you're actually holding this. Now the nice thing about this, it does come with the image stabilization. So you can actually hold it without having maybe on a GoPro gimbal or anything like that. So it should give you fairly enough, a good amount of stabilization without having to have jumpy, blurry pictures or video. This whole front, like I mentioned, is all like rubber. You don't need the housing any longer. This is actually waterproof, so that's nice about that. So that's why this is more likely, it's kind of this rubberized feel to it, because if it gets wet, you'll be able to hold it if you're actually holding it by hand like this. The only one, actually, this is also rubberized. I felt this door back here in the bottom, this actually feels a little on the kind of the hard plastic, and this is actually slippery, so it's all the way up to here. And this, so this part, this is all like the hard plastic. It does have 3 microphones. One's located here, the other one's located up here next to the power switch button, and then the other one's here on the right hand side. Excuse me, this is not a power switch button. This is actually like a snapshot button here, but you can also push it. I'll show you guys, and I'll turn it on really quickly. As you can see, I have the LEDs still enabled, so that way it can show me. I can disable those. So now you get the front LCD, kind of gives you a brief description of what it is. You can also toggle through the menu here. As you can see here, it gives you a quick indication in the front where it's at, and you push this one more time, puts it to save or stops it, and I'll keep going on here, and that's pretty quickly. Actually, this boots up a lot faster, I noticed, than the Hero 4 Session. Hero 4 Silver and Black Edition. This is actually booted up pretty quickly. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna power this up. Oh, actually, before I power this up, while I was powering up, I gotta show you guys. This screen on here is very amazing. It's very clear. It's very well detailed, as you can see there. So I'm going to take a quick video here just to show you. I'm going to actually do it in let's go ahead and do it in, see how easy it is. You just can swipe to wherever you want, the resolution, and then you go ahead and whatever's highlighted, as you saw that, those are your options. You don't have any option, of course you saw that it went up to, I think it was 120, but that's only if you had it under 1080p. But as you can see, it's got 4K. I haven't put it at Pro Tune, but I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of quickly do a little quick video of this, and then I'll post it in, as you can see here in the video, how well it does. Let me look back and kind of let me see how well. By default, the image stabilization is turned on right out of the box, so you don't have to worry about turning it on. I'll kind of zoom in and out. I'll add this to the video so you guys can see how well, and then actually we'll do a let's see, pause it, we'll put this, and actually I'll do also a comparison just before the end of the video. I'll do a little quick on the Hero 4 Black Edition, just so we can kind of see by holding it, just the device itself, how well it does. It does have a quick, you can access the menus and the screen that's sliding down for preferences. Here's from the right side to the left, kind of gives you the settings where you can go to choose for Pro Tune. You can do the audio off or audio on, shutter, and everything else you can have here it does load up your videos that you had previously taken pictures of, and you can, you know, view them however you like. And then I believe, let me see, yeah, you slide back down and it brings you back to the menu. Sliding up, I don't think it has any function up. Yes, no function up. And again, these are shortcuts here if I want to click on 4K, or I can slide down, or I can just kind of go sideways. Oh, sorry. Let's go back out. I believe, yeah. Okay, we go here, and then once you're there, you can just scroll wherever you want. But I left it at 4K. Let me go put it. I'll put it back at 1080p because I'm gonna be testing at 1080p. Tap on it, and then I can get frames per second. I can go as far as, I believe 120 is the max. Yep. Oh, actually, no, 240. See how it's not highlighted? It's only what you see in white. That's what the maximum will be doing. That's if I want to do some slow-mo on there. So you know, I'm going to just keep it at 60 for now. I'll do some testing on that. Other than that, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and the other nice thing also is, before I forget this, this is voice activated. So if I say, I'll show you back here, GoPro take foot video, GoPro video, GoPro take video, and you can see here it's videotaping. GoPro stop video, GoPro take picture. See how it's awesome. Don't need to hold it. Actually, you can be taking a video. GoPro video, GoPro take video, GoPro turn video, GoPro, I believe we might have, I might have ran out of battery power, or I might have turned it, might have thought I said to turn it off. Let me see. I believe I thought I had enough power in here, but while I was booting back up, that's this great, nice, that's all this voice control. It's got this, you know, this nice 2-inch display in the back. That's very perfectly, I like this display. No, 83, I must have told it, must have thought I'd turn it. GoPro take video. See, as it's taking video there. GoPro take picture. GoPro take picture. But maybe it doesn't take picture while it's video. GoPro stop video. Yeah, maybe it can't do 2 in 1, but GoPro take burst pictures. That's awesome right there. You know, just took videos there. Let me see if I can tell it to shut down. It's saving right now the video, but again, it's very nice. It's got GoPro turn off. Oh yes, there it goes. So it does. You can also turn it off, which is awesome that you can turn it off. Once it's off, you can't turn it back, or you can't say GoPro turn on. It won't turn on because it's completely off. But let's go take a quick look at the doors here. These doors are sealed, so it's a little tricky to open them up. You must push this little button here, and it's kind of tricky because you have to kind of push down and then slide it down. And as you can see here, they've put a little sealed door here that actually seals on top of the US Type-C charging and the HDMI port in there. So that's nice that they've done that. So you got to make sure that once you put it in, slide it back and make sure it's closed completely, because you don't want to have that left open and you put it in the water and then it's not going to be no waterproof. I'm really liking that this straight out of the box, it's already ready waterproof up to 33 feet. So that's nice. Same thing here. You have to kind of push that up. Oops, I hit the, let me pull the battery so I can turn off, but I hit the top button as I was pushing it out. And here is the access to the battery and the micro SD card down. I don't know, you guys might be able to see that down inside there. It's kind of hidden in there, so it's kind of hard to take in and out, but if you use your fingernail, you can kind of push it and it'll snap out, and then you can kind of drag, you know, pull it out. So when you put it back in, just make sure the back contacts is facing out towards the camera, and then just kind of drop it in there like so, and then kind of push it in with your fingernail. It's kind of tricky, it's not easy. And then just make sure you turn it out. The battery is now 1220 milliamps, so it's a little bit on the bigger side there. I think about 100 milliamps bigger than the previous one. You have you can still use your old mounts from the part of the GoPro, because these mounts on the bottom still stay the same, so you can use a lot of those. The only difference is that, like, if you want to get a new housing, that's going to be a little bit different. Again, this housing right here is kind of like a hard plastic, but this actually feels like it's not that. Let me see. It's not too soft of that plastic. Well, actually, it is a little bit, but at the same time, it's a little bit of the kind of like hard plastic that I think if you were to hit this kind of hard, this actually would probably break fairly easy. So to stick it in here, it's not too tricky, as you can see in there. It just goes in there semi smoothly. It does get a little bit bind up. I can feel it as I'm putting it in there. So then once you put this, you kind of like snap that in there, and then you put it's in there like this, and then you can add it to any mount. They do have the cloud service that this actually will upload if you subscribe to it. Something if you want to purchase it. I believe they give you like 60 days free trial, and after that, it's probably, I think it's about I think it's $4.99 a month, somewhere around there. Other than that, it's a nice little unit here. So let me see if my other, let me see if I can get the other GoPro, just kind of give you guys a quick little comparison of this. On this one, let me push, I don't know if it's charged up here. Let me see. As you can see, I just powered that up, and it says busy. It's recording already. So let me see if I can unlock this. And I'm going to just do a quick video of this. I have this one on 1080. And then let's see, maybe we'll do a quick comparison of video here. 1080 and 60. They're both on 1060 wide. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the screens, how much clearer it is compared to the 2-inch, the new GoPro 5 Black Edition. So I just wanted to compare. They're pretty much about the same with the this one. I do have the display I added on there, so this makes it a little bulkier than normal, but even then they're about the same here. So I don't mind it. It's pretty obvious that I'd rather have the screen in there. So the other nice thing about that I noticed is the new GoPro 5, the GoPro Hero 5, sorry. It's got the nice rounded edges versus the old square, you know, the old fashioned, not old fashioned, but the old style. The Hero 4s or in the Hero 3, they were usually kind of on the square side. So now it's pretty much on the rounded side. So kind of gives you a nice look there, as you can see there. So hope this video helps those that are interested in picking up the new GoPro Hero 5 Black Edition. Very nice. I recommend it. Man, do like it. I like the voice control. It does have, like I mentioned, it does have GPS. Basically, the GPS will not track you where you're going, but it actually leaves. It'll put a mark point when you take a picture or a video of the location. So I'll take a look at that, how that works, and then I'll put some other videos on the road. So if you guys have any questions, just leave them below, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Again, simple one touch button here, just like before. 3 microphones, nice and rugged 2-inch display. It's basically voice command control. That's the best. So this is one of their best yet. So hope this video helps. Thanks for watching. Here I did a quick sample of just recording on in 4K using the GoPro Hero 5. As you can see, just just on the car driving, it's actually looking pretty good. As you can see, that it's not the stabilization is pretty good, even though on the Hero 4 in the car mounted, it didn't give me too much vibrations, so that's probably not too much of a problem there. But it does record pretty clearly, and it does help a lot more than before. Here's a quick test using the Hero 4 and the Hero 5, both of the black editions. Of course, the Hero 5 is the new GoPro that's just been released. The image stabilization is much better, as you can see here on the bike test here. I try to move around just to kind of show you guys that it does stabilize this much better. And also you can see that I left the recording on both of them on 1080p on the GoPro 4 Black Edition. I did leave it on Pro Tunes just so that way I can kind of differentiate both the different ones. And on the GoPro Hero 5 Black Edition, you can see in the right, I left it on GoPro Tunes, so that way it gives you the nice color, but I can also edit it, or you can also set it as Pro Tunes. But for now, I just wanted to do a quick test of just the quality and how it looked compared to the stabilization from the previous Hero 4.